All right, here we go, fellas. Once again,
Yo.
One Pair at a Time podcast channel is live, guys. How y'all doing, man?
Morning, good morning.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. My man said, bless
Yeah, yeah, right.
time. Good morning, man. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's morning for me too, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's all good. It's all
It's
good.
It's
early.
morning for me too. Yeah. Listen, today, September 7th, and it looks like, searching around a little bit, it looks like we might have a reprieve from drops today. You know, nothing seems to be really going out there like that today. Uh,
Yeah.
that's kind of from all brands. You might see a few restocks though. So for those of y'all out there, man, be on the lookout for some restocks that actually happen with no drops.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That is fair.
shoot. But
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah.
this guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible, coming off of a 5 clip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro,
Straight 5. That is
bro,
crazy.
I'm proud of you, Bob. I'm very proud of you.
5 clip, bro.
Yes. A fiver. That is a fiver.
Yeah.
They went ahead and went a little crazy on the Kobe's.
Now
Nice little come up. Nice little come up for the Kobe's.
what's interesting is they, there's some pictures and videos out there of the shoes are sitting around in like Foot Locker,
Yep. Yep. They are available.
which is interesting. And
So let me ask y'all this question, right? And I said this in my video. I think Nike did a bad job releasing all 5 pairs on the same day, and they could have pushed some of these pairs out to 2025. How do y'all feel about like that statement I made?
I mean, they could have pushed them to 2025. I think dropping 5 shoes in one day is definitely a lot, like 5 different colorways. But at the same time, there's not, I don't know, there's no real significance to these Kobe's from my understanding.
Right.
They're not
Right.
they're not like PEs of any kind or anything like that. They're supposed to be like a team Kobe, is it not right?
Yeah, I mean,
Right. To my knowledge, yeah.
I mean, they could have, they could have spaced it out, but I guess because there was no real true significance to these, that's why they were just like, let's just drop them all and just see what happens,
Right. Right.
So
Good morning, Tyler. What's going on? He said, Mr. Think, did you want all 5 or did you enter the raffles not thinking you hit all 5? I entered just to enter. I didn't have to pick up all 5. I did. I'm gonna review them. I'll be honest with you, it's really not a big deal to me. You know what I mean?
mm.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep them. I'll keep them. Keep them and rock them. It's all good. You know,
So so Mr. Thick, I put in for all 5, and I thought I took all 5 L's, but then late yesterday sometime I got a congrats. You took a dub on the Wolf Gray. So I
yep.
took a W on the Wolf Gray, and I'm wondering, right? Like, because it seemed like DSG took so long, at least on others, right? On everybody else, because yours looked like you just hit like instantaneous. It was like, hey, dub, 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 dub. And I'm wondering if they were trying to wait for more people to come into the raffle, if they were, even though the raffle closed, what took them so long to get people their dispositions? You know what I mean? Like, hey, you won, you didn't. But I only took a W on a Wolf Gray, which I'm happy. That's my third favorite colorway. But I'm like,
Right.
wow.
Right. So what my assumption behind that is going to be, there's people that did not pick up their pairs, and that's their way of reaching out to people who applied for it and say, "Hey, you're a lucky winner." That's what that sounds like to me.
oh,
I mean,
So
it's a smart marketing tool for you to still feel internally that you
mm,
won, when in all reality you can go to the store and just pick it up right now anyway.
right.
You
And
see
that's
what
why
I'm saying?
yeah, and that's why I said I thought it was a terrible idea, man. They could have pushed like three of those pairs out to like
Hey yo,
2025.
Timothy, come on, man.
I didn't even see that.
Yo, come on.
I'm laughing at it though.
Come on, man.
Bro, it's like 9:08 on a Saturday, and these dudes, man.
My bad, Jay. Go ahead.
I mean, look, Hidden
No, it's
Thoughts
not
is
good.
asking Jay about his shirt too.
Yeah, hidden thoughts. Hey, bro. So I know I was reading, I was laughing. So stay horny world, you know what I'm saying, really means like stay focused on you, stay focused on your grind, do what you got to do. That's what it really means, bro. So, but if you're interested in the t-shirt, man, hit me up on IG, man. I got all colors, all sizes for you, bro. But I feel like it was just bad. That's terrible. So now I feel like there's an overkill when it comes to the Kobe's, especially, you know, the Pro Tro 8s. Like, it's kind of like, all right, don't make no more Pro Tro 8s. I hate to say that, but it's just an overkill. You know what I mean? And with the sneaker game right now, everybody not buying everything, everybody not picking up everything, even though everybody want Kobe's like crazy. But when you make them but when you make them like a massive GR, at least in my opinion, a massive GR, even though it's not really a massive GR, but for Kobe it is, people gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta kind of know where to have a middle line at, and I think it's just overkill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do feel you on that, and I don't know. To me, this did feel like a money grab for Nike. There's no doubt about it. It's like, you know, like you said, you just kind of GR'd some Kobe's, and I mean, at least on the Nike side of things, you know, to our knowledge, it sold out. You know, and Nike pulled the traditional, you know, normal drop. And I don't know if anyone's seen it later. I took a picture of it and sent it to Lewis, and then an hour later, guess what they did? A restock.
They restocked.
They restocked it and sold it out again. You know what I mean? So that I'm telling Lewis, like, I'm starting to notice a trend, you know, with this 1 hour after a drop, after a sellout. You know, they did it last week with those. They didn't do it with the not the Converse. Remember they did it with the SB Lewis, and then what else dropped with the SB?
The ones they dropped last week.
Yeah, not the SBs.
The Chameleon.
They did both.
The Chameleon joint and then the Converse.
And then the Converse, but they didn't restock the Converse.
Well,
but an hour later they did restock the SBs.
Speaking of the Converse, I heard the Converse pair is like terrible quality. Terrible quality on the Converse pair.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
now
crazy.
Now, speaking of Kobe's, because they got another one coming out here on September 19th, Kobe 9 Elite Low Pro Tro. Are these the Halos? Yeah. Halo pair. See, like this here, obviously, you know, there's going to be a limited amount of stock. A lot more people are going to go for these.
Yep.
It's the low version of the Halo highs that they put out there.
Yep, the Elite.
Yeah, I mean, these here, obviously, they're going to garner way more attention.
Oh yeah.
You know, I kind of look at it this way too. For those Kobe's that dropped last week, I mean, look, like Mr. Think, he had no Kobe's and now he's got 5 of them. But I think that I'm looking at it from the perspective of if you've never had an opportunity to hit on a Kobe,
never, man,
your best chance.
Like never hit. You know, I'll be going for him. It's crazy. That's just said. I'll take it.
So
I'll take it.
You know, to hit 5.
That's bananas. That's crazy.
Now, did you go buy the lottery ticket?
Yeah, I ironically, like I said, man, I don't play the lottery, man. I'm smarter than that. I'm not wasting money.
Shoot,
man, spend that $1.
Nah, it's $2 in line.
Oh, it's $2. Okay,
it's $2. Yeah, $2 a line.
That lets you know I definitely don't play. See that?
Hey, I don't blame you.
You know what? I knew these Kobe's were not going to be limited because when I can't recall, at least let me know, chat, if I'm wrong, but I can't recall a Kobe ever dropping on Nike's app. It wasn't on sneakers app. It was on Nike's app.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It was a Nike app drop.
Yeah.
That's the other
You know what I'm
interesting part
saying?
about it.
Yeah. That's why I said I
Yeah.
believe it was a money grab for sure, and it worked. It worked.
So I thought they were supposed to be like collegiate, like general collegiate style colors that they were dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really know of any significance. I will say, probably of the colorways that they put out, that white pair is probably my favorite. The one with the Laker trim to it.
Really? That's your favorite?
Yeah. Out of the 5 that they dropped, I really liked the way the white pair looked. I did.
What was it that you like about it? Like I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. It just it looked very clean to me. And again, I like the hints of the Laker colors on there. I felt as though, as far as like a Kobe-esque shoe, I was mostly drawn to it. I guess my next favorite after that one would probably have been the black pair. And then
the Hollywood.
And then the other 4 colorways. I mean, those are just kind of general to me,
Okay.
So
I love the University Red, bro. Like, that was my favorite. Then the blue, the navy, and then the
navy blue stuff.
You know what I mean? So, I get why you would like the Laker colorway the best. So, that's a true representation of Kobe. Definitely, the greatest Laker player of all time. So.
Oh, really? You put him over Magic?
There's
a lot of great Laker players, man.
Come on, Jay.
You got Magic, Kareem.
Yeah, I mean,
Shaq.
I mean, I get it. That might be a heavy. That might be something crazy to say, but Kobe probably is the greatest Laker of all time. Probably so. Probably so, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with it. I'd put Kobe over Shaq. I'd put Kobe over Magic. Yeah, I'd do it. I would do it.
I mean,
it's hard to put him over Magic, though.
Well, I mean, if
Magic's
no.
career-
I mean, that's fine. If you don't put Magic over Kobe, whenever people talk about GOATs, you got to put Magic at Johnson. And who's the greatest of all time, Kobe or Jordan? Magic Johnson. You have to say it then. If you won't put Kobe over him, put him in the GOAT conversation. You feel me on that? Like, because ultimately, who does that? Ultimately, whenever someone says GOAT conversation, Kobe or Jordan, and you turn around and say Magic Johnson, I mean, if that's your pick, you would have to say that then. I mean, you would have to say that. Forget Kobe. It's Magic or Jordan. I mean, you would have to say that. Okay. And if people don't say that, then you can remove them from the list.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat right now who's tapped in here.
What up?
Grumpy, what is this? Grumpy323 says good morning. We got I don't even know what is this? I'm just better. I don't know, something fishy bros. Said hello. Hello to you. I will just get to the end of that. Jason Corley tapped in. What's going on, man?
What's going on, fam?
Everybody? Shoot. The Redemption Championship separated him to a lot of Lakers fans. Okay. Doopty doop tapping in. What's going on with you? Yeah, some of these names, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's.
What up?
I say it's. I guess if. See, here goes that conversation too with like different eras. Different eras that people play and how to view them as well. I mean, it's. I mean, because not for nothing, like, Jerry West, the logo, but he only had 1 chip. I think he lost 9 championships, though. Is that true?
You know what? We got to do a fact check on that one.
Yeah.
We got to do a fact check on that.
Jerry West, he went to a lot.
Superfly in the building. What up?
Superfly, what's up, bro? What's up,
What up?
He played.
You up early?
Yes, it says here West made it to the finals 9 times in 14 years, he finally won his only title as a player in 1972. Now, what's interesting is that's the logo.
Yep.
That's the logo. Interesting.
Well, it's not really that interesting, to be honest with you.
Well, why do you say that?
1972, and it's the logo. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense during the time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It makes sense during the time. Complexion-wise, it makes complete sense.
So you're saying because he's white?
It makes sense to me. Oh yeah, it makes sense. And the logo has been the same ever since. So I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's very true.
Chat, what's going on? We appreciate
what up?
You rocking with us. Good morning.
Hey, Superfly, what you
about to go to Nike now?
Yeah, about to ask him that. Let me know how many of those Kobe's you see. How many different colorways you see sitting around for those Kobe's. I'm expecting for him to see them all.
He said, "Have y'all seen the Kobe documentary? Are you trolling right now? Or is there truly a documentary on Tubi on Kobe Bryant? Because you know how some of them Tubi shows be, bro.
Yeah, I don't even be watching Tubi like that.
Tubi
what up?
TV. Shoot, what's dropping this morning? Ironically, it doesn't seem like much of anything is actually dropping. According to the Sneakers app, we're not getting another release of anything until the 12th. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be those El Grito 5s, and then also the another pair of Book 1s. Also the SB Dunk S Cargos, also known as the Sesame and Pear. Then the very next day, you got the Foam Posits. Jay, I know you're going for these, aren't you?
Man, I love my foamies. You know that.
I know you're going for these. Hey, speaking of which, this past Thursday when I was down at... Hold on, I'm getting feedback from somebody. Somebody playing something. This past Thursday when I was down at the Booby Trap and did that best on feet thing, there was a dude walking around with a pair of the red with the gold Supreme SP Supreme Foam Posits. And didn't get up in there. Didn't get up in. Did not. I couldn't find him to get up in the into the contest, man. Because that would have been, that would have been a strong contender versus the dude who wore the UNC off whites. And I'm not even a foam posit guy, but I understand the prestige of that shoe. You know what I mean? Couldn't find him though.
Man, sometimes when you don't have to enter. You know what I mean? So find that foam, then that off white. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, off white guy took it just by default. It was like the off white guy, and then everyone else was competing for second place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was kind of competing for second place at that point.
Yo,
yeah, them off whites, man.
But real quick, this is the shoe I'm talking about. This is the shoe I'm talking about here, Supreme Foam Posits. And look, whether you guys are Foam Posit fans or not, I'm not the biggest Foam Posit fan. But again, I understand the prestige of this shoe. And the bigger sizes, I saw they were going for around $2K.
Maybe my man was like, I'm not putting these reps up here in this.
Oh, maybe there was fakes.
He was like, I ain't putting these reps up here, man. You crazy.
Listen. It's possible. It's very possible that somebody was walking. The one shoe I did see a lot of was people still rocking the Panda Dunk like that.
Huh.
Saw a lot of Panda Dunks out there. I was very surprised by that.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised?
Because I'm very surprised when I go out to areas and I see people actually wear sneakers that they like. A lot of times, like, you go to the mall and it's rare to see people actually wear their shoes. A lot of people say they have certain things, but they just sit on the shelf. They don't actually take them outside the house and let them play a little bit. You know what I mean? Look, I'm a firm believer in wearing those shoes, man. You gotta wear them some point. Otherwise, they're gonna crumble on you. You know, they're gonna crumble up on you. Now, foam posits, I mean, I guess the worst that can happen with those is separation of the sole from the shoe itself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, wearing your shoes actually preserves them a little bit. So
it does.
Get some of that moisture out, huh?
It does.
Now, go ahead. What were you about to say, Jay?
No, so a grumpy right here. He said, "Good morning, Jay Elevate. Did you cop any Kobe 8s?" Yeah, bro. I copped the Wolf Gray. Mr. Think, he's a 5 for 5er, sir.
Yeah.
He's a 5 for 5er.
Yes, sir.
What are those? What are the boxes look like? Are they
all
color
standard
match?
All black.
No, it's all black.
They're all black. Kobe.
Yep.
Okay.
All black.
They didn't color match them. It makes sense though.
No.
Makes sense. Superfly goes, supposed to be meeting up with my cousin. He ain't answering the phone. Guess he sleep.
That's right.
Well, guess you're gonna be at Nike by yourself then.
Yeah.
Blue pennies is hard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And they going for what? What's the retail on those? 240. Let me get back to these real quick. I will say this though, that blue.
It pops.
Yeah.
You know, because we had a shock drop on this, right? And let's talk about that shock drop real quick if y'all fellas want to.
There was a shock drop on these?
There's a shock drop.
When?
Earlier this week.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
Yep, there was a shock drop.
On Nike?
On Sneakers Out, there was a shock drop. And with this shock drop, there were only like between a size, I think it was 8 to a men's 12, if I'm correct. And the question I had for myself was, I said, okay, if you go for this shock drop for this right here, this particular pair, would this hurt your chances hitting on a Kobe, or would this really hurt your chances down the line for an Ahmad? So I had to make a decision, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to pass on this shock drop because I do feel like this is not going to be a limited amount of sneakers. It won't be limited. But if you hit later on down the line on this shock drop, it could hurt you for something else. You know what I mean?
See, now you get into conspiracy theories.
Hey, listen. This is my train of thought.
Listen, listen, what you're bringing up is something a lot of us have been a lot of us talk about now. Is when you take, like, for example, exclusive access, when you take it, you know, it's like, all right, if I take this now, how long is it going to be before I see exclusive, like how many more exclusive accesses do I have to wait before I get it again, or hit on a shock drop or any of that kind of stuff like that. What you're bringing up is something a lot of people talk about. It's almost as if like the EQL thing, when you take L's, you get closer and closer to a W. But when you finally get a W, now you get put to the back of the line. You know, now I don't know if Sneakers that really works like that, because sometimes I see people that consistently hit on damn near everything. Especially when you're a female and you got an account listed as a woman. They seem to hit a lot.
Really? Okay.
They seem to hit a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, what you're saying, Jay, that's the like, honestly, that is the mystery. That's something that, like, I wish I was able to figure out, like, the algorithm behind that, because I have that thought as well. You know, it's like, man, if I hit on these, does it mess up my chance on hitting on something else? Or, you know, kind of Lewis, what about the idea or the mind frame of, well, let me stay active on the app, and if I stay active, you know what I mean?
They tell you to stay active on the app, and that's what's gonna give you better chances the more active you are. But again, you know, when I had my guy Sneakerhead on a budget on, he said that he used to do that, be active with the app all the time. It wasn't until he actually pulled back from using the Sneakers app like that then he started hitting.
And then things started releasing for him.
Yeah. As if like it's their way of trying to draw you in.
Right.
Oh, I finally hit something. hit something that I really wanted. So now I'm gonna be drawn back into the app. You know.
Matter of fact, wasn't it someone else who was it Perp? But it was somebody. It was for one of the releases to where you had to. It could have been a Kobe, but it was one of the releases where you had to take X amount of L's in order to be eligible, for this
So,
drop. And somebody created a brand new
yes.
account and hit. Or you know what I mean? Just
Yeah. So you're talking about
who was that?
you're talking about some of the parameters that they put in for exclusive
Correct
access
for EA. Yeah.
You know. Uh,
Mm.
and then someone hit. So someone hit and with a brand new account. Yeah.
Brand
see,
new
that's
account.
yeah. See, I don't know how that even slides through like that. You know, SFK Gaming goes, my wife doesn't miss either, nor my daughter account. My joint ain't been making no noise in a minute. I deleted my account. Yeah, see, look, his wife and daughter accounts hit, but he doesn't. And see, I look, people out there have theories that Nike has been trying to draw more women into the app by kind of giving them a few more W's than the men get.
Mm.
So,
I like that.
Tyler said, yeah, I hit EA, Shock Drop, and General Release on the military Blue 4s. All right, well, here's the thing, Tyler. If you didn't hit on the military Blue 4s, that means you didn't try to put in for them, as many as they dropped.
Yeah.
You know. But it's rare. But even then, it's rare to get exclusive access, hit on the Shock Drop, plus the General Release. You know, that's the trifecta right there from Sneakers app.
Yeah.
Very rare.
And when we talk about that EA, right? I have to be one of the most unluckiest sneakerheads because EA, I rarely get a taste of EA. And if I do get a taste of EA, right, they're duddy duds. And that's if I get a taste of that. So, for me, I was just like, okay, I'm doing what you said, Nike. When y'all gonna show me some love, okay? And I ain't getting no love, okay? As long as I've been doing this, I still ain't got no love. All right, for real. He said EA is rare for everyone.
I know people that get EA all the time, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like literally, I know people that get EA all the
There's
time.
some accounts that are just constantly hitting.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yes. When you've been doing this since you was a kid, bro, like I would think Nike would show some type of respect to me. I'm just saying.
I mean, Sneakers app only been around since what, 2014?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, and I'm just saying my whole history. I got to give my history to y'all, okay?
Yeah.
I got to give my history.
So while we're on the subject of exclusive access, since we're talking about it, let's talk about the new things they're talking about now with EA.
Okay.
Let me see here. So it says you can't game the system. We already know that's cap. We already know that's cap. And look, these apps, as EQL has shown us, they know if you're trying to game the system. They know. Let's see here. Criteria used to determine EA is constantly changing. Yes, we know. Let me find where this is at. Exclusive access offers are only available for a limited time. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. We are updating exclusive access. All right, it says here, today, winner selection for exclusive access is randomized. Time of selection varies based on number of entries, when the offer is received, and when your entry is submitted. While access is not guaranteed, starting soon, these offers will be given to smaller groups, increasing the likelihood that your entry will be selected. So just based on that statement right there, before I get to that next part, how does that sound to you guys? Smaller pool.
Yeah, but that's contradiction, right? You said smaller pool, but more. But you're going to get more opportunities for EA. Is that correct? Is that what you?
It says while access is not guaranteed, starting soon, these offers will be given to smaller groups, increasing the likelihood that your entry will be selected.
See,
So if you get EA,
yeah.
so they're going to shave down the amount of people that they hand EA out to,
Already.
and then they're going to say that you're more likely to hit. So they say initially. Because then the very next part says this. They're adding in exclusive draw. So now an exclusive draw is also an invite-only randomized selection launch. Unlike today's exclusive access, everyone invited has the same amount of time to enter. Selection begins after the draw ends, and you'll be notified of the results soon after. While our traditional exclusive access experience caters towards a limited number of community members, exclusive draw allows additional members of the community a chance at accessing some of the most coveted styles. So now you have exclusive access. So it sounds like they're still going to have the regular first come first serve EA, but then they're going to have exclusive draw, which allows more people to get up in there.
You know what? I would love to see how this operates, and I'm quite sure this is just some cool little verbiage someone put out. But seeing is believing. I'm just gonna say that seeing is believing, because, like I said, this EA thing. Come on, man. it's I don't believe it.
It's always seeing is believing, and then it's like I don't believe it when you start taking them L's, because that's big to me. All you're doing now with this exclusive draw, you're delaying my L. Okay, the likelihood of an L, is coming. Yeah, I mean, listen, with exclusive, at least with the regular exclusive access, it's first come first serve. You get in there quick. You know what I'm saying? But with exclusive draw, now I'm like sitting around like, okay, well, am I going to hit this time? Like you allowed me into the draw system, so that's one tier. So now it's, do I actually get the hit, or am I taking an L?
Right. It's like a 2-tier system. You got the small community, right? Supposedly, and then you got still a small group of individuals for the EA draw, right?
Right.
And these are my lobster hands, okay? Okay.
Lobster.
I mean, come on, man. Like, quit playing, man. Like, I don't get it, man. Because you got people who just opened up an account and they get EA, and you got people like us, who put in for drop after drop after drop, who don't get EA access except once every like 4 or 5 years or some, 3 years or something like that.
Well, they're like, well, we got you already.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's these new people we trying to capture. Damn the loyalty. Damn the loyalty.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We appreciate your dollars, though. We appreciate your dollars, My man Jerry White goes, why you crying?
Why you crying?
Says probably a botter, too,
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
What up, Joel?
Joel tapped in. What's going on? Morning, my time here in Oregon. Ooh, 6:35 in the morning. Ooh,
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Ooh.
We appreciate you, Joel.
Oh, yeah.
Grab you a coffee.
What up, man? What up, man?
Grab you a coffee, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, we'll see what's up with this exclusive access. I got a couple questions for y'all, though. Like, we know that the Amars are dropping, right? When I say Amars, we talking about the Amar 4s, right? Do you feel like the Amar 4 will mimic the 3s? Or do you think there'll be less pairs out there when it comes to the 4 game?
So, Lewis, allegedly, they're saying, right, it's supposed to be less pairs. I think that's
someone tried to put that out there. I personally believe it's going to be the same amount of pairs, just higher demand.
That makes sense.
I think it's going to be same amount of pairs, just higher demand.
Because what's been happening, right? What's been happening, generally speaking, has been we've been getting access. We've been getting more pairs, right? Just over time.
I don't. Yeah, they've increased the stock numbers of a lot of the shoes. I think, like when they dropped the white Armad threes, I think that was kind of like a heat check, right? Kind of a heat check to see how the community would really how much they would gravitate towards the shoe. And since then, they have seemed to have increased the stock numbers on the Armand Meunier collabs that they've dropped. I will say I was surprised at the amount of different tier zero stores that I was seeing notifications for that actually were releasing the black threes. Some stores I've never even heard of, but I was getting alerts to them through like the Soul Retriever app. So I'm thinking if they were getting the threes, they're definitely getting the fours. But as of right now, the 39s were the most limited I've seen of any Armand Meunier shoe that they dropped. That includes the threes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Did anybody in the chat? Did any one of y'all hit on the 39s?
Oh yeah. That's
Like, I'm
good.
curious
Yeah.
because I know I didn't hit on the 39. I know I didn't.
Pablo, good morning.
Yeah, Jason, I'm originally from South Jersey area, who lives out here in Florida now. I moved out to Florida. It'll be 8 years ago come December. But I will be down repping the U today, watching the Miami Hurricanes play. First home game for the Hurricanes today.
Man, Hurricanes all day, baby.
Dude, they look good against Florida. I mean, they playing the Florida A&M Rattlers today, so that's that game's gonna be over by in the second quarter. So
that's what's up.
Superfly said his cousin hit.
Oh, nice.
He said his cousin hit. The review's on the way. He's on his way to pick those up today. Wow.
Okay.
Nice. Congrats.
Man,
Congrats on that.
I definitely cannot wait, man. Hey, fam, go ahead and chat. Subscribe to Superfly, man. He be doing some dope reviews.
Nah, where do you see Superfly said he hit?
Gaming.
Oh, I hit Superfly. That's him?
That's Superfly.
I didn't know that.
Superfly Kicks Gaming. He got a gaming channel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now if you don't know, now you know.
My cousin hit review on the way. I'm picking those up today. Okay, nice.
Oh,
nice.
I'm very, very curious. About the. I know the quality is gonna be dope, but I definitely want to see that review.
I'm interested in what the Converse pair is actually going to look like, quality wise.
When are we getting those?
That I don't know.
Okay.
We don't have dates for the release of those other shoes, like the Air Maxes, the Air Forces. We don't have any of those. My man said Kickswing said that was a fun Eagles game. Hurts was sport. Yeah, he was. Matter of fact, during warm-ups he had on some PE 3s, like some kind of Jordan 3s he had on during warm-ups, and then he switched to the 11s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had on. It looked like because it was Concord 11s he had on. Concord 11 cleats he had on during the game.
Man,
It looked good, dude. It was like the real low cut patent leather too. Super low cut. Because Jalen Hurts is signed the Jordan brand. He's a Jordan brand athlete.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, grass issue. Yep. Yeah. A lot of players were slipping and sliding yesterday on that field down in Brazil. A lot of them were slipping and sliding. It was crazy. Great game though. Great game. Saquon Barkley went off.
So I got a quick question, man.
What's up?
How y'all felt about the that Ravens and KC
Peace.
game?
Man, I didn't get to. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch it.
Which
I did not get to watch it.
It was what 20-27.
Yes, 27-20. What I did look at the box score, and one thing that stood out to me was that Lamar Jackson had 122 yards rushing, and I'm like, do they not have Derrick Henry? Like, I was talking with somebody about the game, and they said, yeah, well, Derrick Henry, he was kind of getting stuffed here and there. I'm like, but that's how Tennessee used him, though. He would get like those 2-3 yards, 2-3 yards, 2-3 yards, and then eventually he would start to wear down the defense and start to, bust them out. Pause. All right. But that's the way you use Derrick Henry. I mean, Jerry White goes, Lamar isn't smart with the controller. That's kind of been his Achilles heel a little bit. So, what do you think, Joe J?
Elliot said big feats, and if from what I understand, it was like that big toe crossed the line, and that was really the deciding factor.
Oh, I saw that. The guy caught it in the back of the end zone, and his toe was on the line.
Yep.
In the back. I saw that. I did see it. And I saw people trying to complain about it. I'm like, listen, he's clearly out of bounds. Like,
so I think maybe I need to go back and just read up the rule a little bit. Because things change every season. And
what was the ruling that you're saying about?
From what I understand, and let me know if I'm incorrect. From what I understand, because even though the whole body did not cross the line, it was that foot. It was that big toe, aka that crunchy toenail, right? That created that little slight little shadow if he's over the line and the touchdown hit. So some people are complaining, and some people saying it's legit. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I need to read up on that rule.
It looks legit to me.
Okay.
Let me see if I can bring it up. Ravens.
So, AJ, are you saying that your foot would not put you out of bounds? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is, I personally need to look up the rule because things change all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Rules change in the NFL. So I mean, I'm hearing two different sides of the story. Some people saying no, some people saying yes. So I'm like, okay, first it's probably best to like look over the rule. I'm just very curious about, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Jerry said he should have had on all white kicks. He would have been good.
Okay, here we go. I think I got a picture. Hopefully, hold on.
Let's take a look at this because I don't know.
Let's go to the site and then y'all can be the judge on this. Hold on, give me, bear with me here.
I was bowling though when that game was on, and there's no doubt about it.
See what I'm saying?
That's out of bounds to me.
Yeah. Yep.
Chat, what do y'all think? Is that inbounds? Is that out of bounds? Elliot Armstrong goes, remember KD. What happened with KD? Is there a similar situation?
So, from my understanding too, you have to have control. If it seems like you don't have control, of the ball, or even while you're landing, if you don't have control, then it's an automatic no-go if there's no control. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But I mean, with this picture, I mean that big toe does look like it's over the line.
Listen, it's a black shoe on a white line, and based on that, it makes it clear as day to me. You got three contrasting colors: black, white, and green.
So
and I mean, and this picture, they zoomed in and it's kind of blurry. My man Tyler goes, a blind man can see that's out of bounds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you this right now, bro. That big toe look like it's leaning over the shoe. I just
yo. Not the pterodactyls.
Bro.
The Velociraptor joints.
Look at that.
My man goes, nah, he's out. Remember KD in Brooklyn versus Milwaukee with the toe on the line. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Yep, he said out of bounds, nothing can cross the plane. Yeah. So
you can't be fumbling the ball, step out of bounds, and then try to come back in, especially for whether it be within the regular 100 yards field of play, goal line to goal line, or within the end zone itself. You know.
Yeah. So that looks out of bounds, but
Yeah.
I
I
just
can't
like,
believe that was a
man.
controversial play. I mean, look out of bounds to me.
Okay.
But remember, hey Lewis, you remember last night? Well, yesterday, should I say, when G Fish was talking about that timeout? Now that play I wasn't even aware of. So I was at the bowling alley bowling, when this game was on. So I wasn't able to catch everything.
Yeah.
But he was talking about that timeout that was called. What was he?
He said within a certain time limit of the game. No, actually, only the head coach apparently is allowed to call timeout. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Only
And he was saying that the head coach didn't call it, right?
Nah, he said the defensive coordinator ran up. And someone in the chat goes, now you know Andy Reid's ass ain't running up there.
Right. He's right. He's like, Big Red ain't running. Yeah.
It said Big Red ain't running up there to call timeout. You know.
But apparently that was another controversial call. But like I said, I was bowling, when that game was on. So
I mean, look,
all of that.
To me, if you crying about which coach called timeout when clearly they were all trying to get a timeout, I don't know. That's kind of nitpicky to me. I get it. Within what the rules say, you are 100% correct.
Hey, sometimes it don't take much to win a game, neither, bro. You know what I mean?
Here's one thing I will say. It does seem like Kansas City always somehow squeaks out with some kind of crazy call, some kind of weird call. You know what I mean?
Jason,
we said Taylor Swift tried to call that joint.
Oh,
I didn't hear too much about Taylor Swift actually being at the game, so I think they're going to tone down all the Taylor Swift talk this year.
She was there.
Oh, I know she was there. I'm just saying
there.
they didn't make as big of a deal about it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear that much about her really being there like that.
Hey, Bentley, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Double tap that screen, fam. Double tap that screen. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Bentley. Appreciate it, bro.
You. Thank you so much. You know what, man? Like, I'm watching football, bro. I don't care about how Taylor Swift feels about how Kansas City scores. I don't care about who she brings with her. I'm watching football, bro. Okay? Well, let's watch the players. Let's stop giving a certain person who doesn't play football just as much show on camera than those who are playing on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Jay, contrary to what you're saying, it makes perfect sense. Think about all of the Swifties. Think about all the Swift fans that don't know a doggone thing about football that's coming over to this sport.
They came last year. Crazy.
Because of her. I mean, it's a great marketing tool.
Yes.
It is a great marketing tool.
And to this day, I don't know what these brands out here are thinking. Somebody needs to snatch her up and drop a shoe.
Why? It makes sense.
Somebody needs to do it.
It makes sense.
There was talk Adidas was going to do it last year. We didn't see nothing.
It's good. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, somebody need to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody need to do it. You want to talk about a shoe that'll sell out.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about a shoe that'll sell out and sell out quick.
So here's another conspiracy theory.
Uh-oh.
Right. Oh, here we go. Put the UFO music on.
I know that's what I need, man. The X-Files music.
X-Files.
Right
Do you think low-key the NFL is paying Taylor Swift to jump up, go crazy, bring friends, bring more friends, and more hype to the NFL?
Don't have to.
No, I don't think they have to.
They don't have to.
I mean, look, the NFL, if you really look at what they're trying to push, they're trying to push an international agenda.
That's true.
Which is why they played in Brazil, and now they got 5 games still to play in London, or maybe it's 4. Either way, there's a decent amount of games that are going to be played in Europe this year. Still, so they're really trying to push this like international agenda. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe 5 to 10 years from now you got NFL teams in other countries. My man said his and her shoes.
That's why I'm laughing.
Yo. Let me think about that. Because what brand is Travis Kelce signed to? I think he signed to Nike.
That I wouldn't know. I don't know.
I think.
And
But it
Jason
isn't
said
her.
that Taylor wore New Balance last season.
Could have dropped that. New Balance could have captured that. But here's the thing though. How much are they asking for? That's the question. How much
Yeah.
are they asking for in order for that collaboration to work? Because from Taylor Swift's side, it's like, listen, we know what we are over here. Okay? We know what we are. He goes, yeah, he signed to Nike. There you go. So from Taylor Swift's perspective, it's like, okay, well, how much are you willing to pay to put me in association with your brand in a shoe?
Right.
Because I don't need this. I got enough endorsements. I got enough going on with record sales, all this kind of stuff. It's y'all that need me, not the other way around.
Ooh.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay,
facts.
slow down. Oh.
It's facts. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
so, yeah. I mean, he said they can't afford her for real. I mean, listen. I don't know what she could be asking for, but ain't no way none of them brands haven't asked about it. There's no way. No way.
Major.
Yeah.
No
You
way.
got a good point.
Yeah, that's a very good point right there. Okay.
You know.
Very good points.
And then speaking of musicians and sneakers, this month them Wu-Tang Dunks supposed to drop. The Wu-Tang. Now, in the grand scheme of things, how do y'all really feel about them actually bringing out that shoe? Now, the story behind it was there were only supposed to be 36 pairs due to the release of the album of 36 Enter the 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's like an early vault release, I guess you could kind of call it, right? Do we want to call it that?
That's fair.
When they dropping it here in 2024, how we really feeling about this dropping here? Jay, is this a cop for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Get your hands on them.
Bro, listen. This is a definite cop for me, in my opinion. You know, and I'm gonna say something that's probably not gonna be very chat agreeance. All right.
Okay.
But the Jizza is the greatest Wu member. All right. I'm just gonna put it out there. But growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like I love the Wu, man. I love Raekwon. I mean, I love all of them together and separately. So this is a go. This is something I would like to have in my collect for sure.
The ranking of the Wu members.
I
Yeah.
know.
Chat. I'm gonna need you to jump in there. Woo.
Yeah.
Sneakerhead Game said Wu-Tang for the kids.
Okay.
Well, I'm a kid at heart.
Yo, Sneakerhead Game, what up, man?
Here we go.
Sneakerhead Game, best Wu member. All right, I want to hear this in the chats. Ooh.
No, I mean,
member.
Ooh.
I mean, look, I would say the people's favorite is probably Method Man. Would y'all agree with that?
I would agree with that, but
the people's favorite is probably Method Man. I mean, you've seen him involved in the most with like movies, TV shows, and stuff like that.
Well, Meth is definitely my favorite, but then watch this. After Meth for me is actually Ghostface.
Ooh, Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface.
So after Meth for me is actually Ghostface. So, and then after that, I will actually go with you, Jay, and say Jizza. But that's just me personally. So my top three would actually be. But watch this. If ODB was still alive, it'd be.
I was just about to say.
And then ODB.
Jay, with that shirt on, you're like, oh baby, I like it raw.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh man, my man said we got what we got. Expect the deck. We got
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, that's a conversation.
We got a Raekwon in here.
Yes.
You know.
Look, he said Ray Ghost Meth. You see? You see, yo,
I know
Okay,
one guy
Raekwon.
I know he's not. I know he's not considered an actual member. The dude Capadonna.
He's
Cap-
still a member.
I don't think he was an actual official member though. Was he? I might be confusing things because there's Wu-Tang and then there's like all these
Yep, you got.
subsets of Wu-Tang too. Yeah, you guys another
Yep.
one. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
You
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 got
got.
got
ODB Brooklyn all
ODB.
day.
Yeah,
Yep. And you got. Yep, bro. I'm trying to
yep.
tell you, man.
My man said
I'm trying to
Ghostface
tell
is the
you.
best blend of backpack and commercial vibes.
Mm,
Yeah, Ghost is nasty.
mm. I love Ghost, bro. I love Ghost. I like Jizza, aka Genius, the best, bro. To me, lyrically, to me, he wasn't like as marketable, you know what I'm saying, as Method was. But when it come lyrically, bro, if you ever heard that song from him, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now, but it'll come to me, man. Genius to me was just crazy with it, bro.
All right, so here go the members. We got RZA, Ghostface, ODB, Jizza, Method Man, Raekwon, Inspector Deck. Okay, yeah, Capadonna, Master Killer. You got
Mm-hmm.
who? What? This can't be it.
No,
Who's
we
this?
definitely know that ain't it.
Yeah, we know that ain't it. Yeah, so at You God is where it stops.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Triumph, which is one of my, it's one of my one of my favorite songs.
Yes, the Killer Bees.
Yeah, like, but remember, like they started that song off. The RZA, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef. You got Ghostface Killer and METHOD, man.
Yeah.
Method Man was. Are you talking about the order in which they rapped on that song?
Yeah.
On
No,
on
not the order.
Triumph.
No, not the order. Not the order. Triumph, Method Man went first. I'm saying in Method Man, in the beginning of that song, they they actually put all of the names out there. That was literally the beginning of the song.
I remember Meth started that thing out abomatomically.
Oh,
Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define while dropping these mockeries.
Lyrically performing on robbery.
Yeah, man.
yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, when that song first came out, I could not hear it enough. I literally couldn't hear it enough. My boy Joel, the one out in Florida,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, fam.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, and that video is fire. Oh my goodness.
My man said the Cobbler 2014 Method Man plays a ruthless thug with Adam Sandler, a great comedy, highly recommended.
Okay. I never even seen that.
I never seen the Cobbler.
Yeah.
All right.
Not for nothing, man. Say what you want about Adam Sandler, though. His movies, like some of his movies do really well. They do really, really well. And you know what? Not for I give him credit. He does have some range in character. Like he played, I can't think of the one movie he played where he was he played the basketball. I think it was a scout, or he was an agent for basketball. I can't remember what it was called, but he was good in that one too. He's actually got some decent range, even though he does a lot of comedy movies and stuff like that, which they're supposed to be doing another Happy Gilmore too. I'm waiting on that to come out. But back to
The Hustle. Is it called The Hustle?
Yeah, there we go.
Hustle.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, fam, I got something to say to y'all in the chat, man. If you guys definitely, man, have not done so, please double tap that screen. Definitely subscribe to my brother, Where Your Kicks 26, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and myself, Jay Elevate. If you have not done so, we talk about sneakers and more, fam. I'm telling you right now, we talk about it all over here, fam.
Yeah, it's 8:02 and nothing was dropping today, at least on that
there was
sneaker side. There was
like
nothing
I said,
dropping
man,
today.
Be on the lookout for restocks of any kind. Okay, here we go. Live Adidas, the Anthony Edwards, the Pure Rubies dropped. For those of y'all
Nice.
AE1 fans,
Nice.
Pure Rubies have dropped. Let's see here if I got any info. Okay, so they dropped at Adidas, DSG, Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD Sports, and Champs. Might drop them apparently. Okay.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. But let's be honest, fellas. We all be like, all right, man, why we getting 12, 15 drops of sneakers per week? This is refreshing, right? This is kind of refreshing to say, all right, we on that reset mode for a second. Like I think this was needed. What y'all think about that?
I mean, me personally, like, they can drop as many shoes as they want. Don't mean I'm going for all of them. So if they drop a shoe, it is what it is. There's people out there that are going to like them, not like them. You know what I mean? But, to not have a drop, it's rare. It's rare that we go a weekend and not necessarily have any drop per se. So it's not bad. Not a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on as far as releases and drops. I mean, just even midweek, there's something coming out. So for Saturday to go by, and yeah.
Well, looks like Sneakerhead Game said Silver Surfer Dunk dropped today on Nike app.
Silver Surfer Dunk.
Yeah.
I'm on a Nike. Let me jump on Nike app.
Jason asks, how do the AE fit? I don't. Has anyone?
I don't have a pair of AE
Okay.
ones. Anybody in the chat got a pair of AE ones that they actually put on feet?
They actually look like a pretty good basketball shoe though. Anybody out there still hooping?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't see the Silver Surfer Dunks. I mean,
Here, I'll bring up what they look like real quick.
I'm looking for them right now.
I'll bring up what they look like. Here you
I'm
go.
curious. Yeah, I'm trying to take a look.
Curious.
It's just
good info, bro. That's good info, Sneakerhead Gang. It's good info,
this is
bro.
what they look like.
Oh, I have seen those around.
Why don't I see this online?
Yeah, they've actually released.
Oh,
a couple sites released
okay.
these already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I've seen those around.
Yeah, so Sneaker Politics has them damn near full size run. 135.
Yeah, good info. Good info, bro. Yeah. Okay.
I will say that the iridescent look that the Asics pair has is a lot better. 2 sets of laces. Well, 3 sets of laces if you include the lace that's in there already.
Yep.
And then it looks like that toe area. That's not leather. That's the hell is
Is that like
that?
the iridescent?
No, it's almost like what's that? It's not silk. It's silk like. What do they call that material?
I was gonna make a joke, but
I don't even know what you was about to say.
polyester.
Probably, yeah.
He said whatever. Yeah, sure.
No,
Nylon.
I said probably.
No,
yeah.
I know.
Nylon.
I can't.
Sneakerhead
Nylon.
Game says
It's
nylon.
like a nylon. Yeah. Yeah, they'll crease up. They'll crease up on you pretty hard. So
It's nylon, satin. Yeah.
yeah.
Nylon, and nylon.
Either way, these are.
Satin.
I don't know. These look like a GS to me personally. I wouldn't necessarily wear these, even if these came in SB form. All right, now this picture is pretty dope. In this picture, they make them look good, but then no.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. AI is a monster, bro.
That's the AI. That's the AI picture.
That's AI, bro. AI is a
AI
monster.
picture.
This make me go, ooh,
No,
I like
that's
these.
That's
No.
an AI picture right there, bro.
Yeah, that's AI is a monster.
Yeah.
It's like the girl you like on IG versus real life.
He said filter, no filter.
That's funny, dude.
Jeez.
That's really what that goes down to, man.
Filter,
That's
no
exactly
filter.
what it look like. He goes, they look like the Gumps. Ooh, yeah, the color blocking's there, but listen, let's not disrespect the Cortezes. Cortezes are they part of sneaker history, whether you like them or not. the Cortez is a part of sneaker history like that.
Let's be honest, fam. Like, you know, I got a video that I've had for a minute. I need to just put it all together. There are a lot of Cortez. Like there's some nice Cortezes out there that absolutely are at the Nike outlets.
Well, I know the ones I was trying to get was like the Bruce Lee joints. It was a collab with this company out in LA. They had the Bruce Lee's, and there was like it was like a 4-in-1 type deal.
Oh,
I
have it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I have.
Yes, they did those. They did a Forrest Gump one too.
Yes, yeah. So the Bruce Lee's you talking about that was an Asian exclusive.
Klotz.
Yes, Klotz. That was the Asian exclusive. I have that, and then you did have the Gumps, which is the Forrest Gumps is what they was pretty much they were called.
Yeah.
Gumps.
Yep.
Yeah. So I have the Bruce Lee's, the Cortez Bruce Lee's. I have those.
Yeah, he got a video out on them joints. Jay do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I listen. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people laughed at me, but I love that Cortez, bro, because everything on that sneaker has a true meaning, and it tells a true story when it comes to the martial arts aspect of that shoe. That's why I respect it so much, because it gives you a quick, comprehensive overview of how things should be, how things are over there when it comes to martial arts. I love it.
Yeah, sure. Agree. And just so everyone in the chat knows what the heck we even talking about, let me just bring this up for y'all. I mean, some may know, some may not know.
Yeah,
You know, some sneakers they fly under the radar. This is what we're talking about.
Yep.
These right here.
I love them, man.
And then StockX is nice enough to provide the extra looks.
Yeah.
What it looks
Give me
like
the breakdown
separate here. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this here, you could actually wear that. You could actually wear just that.
Yep.
Like a slipper.
Yep.
You know?
And a lot of people, they may not know this, but when you go back to the first picture, right? You outside, right? You're outside. And then when you want to go inside of somebody's house, because in Asian culture, they're like, yo, you can't wear no outside shoes up in my crib, right?
That's right. That's
so
right.
Now you take the black part off, and now you got the yellow joint, which is your martial arts joints right here, right? And then you can go ahead and say, hey, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and let me rock my Kung Fu, right? Shoe right here. And boom, super dope, bro. Yep.
Fair.
Yeah, 3-in-1 combination.
Really 4, bro, because it comes with the hold on, I'll show you.
Oh, there's a fourth part to it?
Yeah, let me get it for you real quick. So this piece right here,
hold up.
This is what you can also put inside of the Kung Fu shoe portion right here. If you just need like a bigger fit, like a little.
Does that
tighter.
lock your heel in?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's really dope, bro. Mm-hmm. Yep.
My man said I own the red, white, and blue pair of the Clock Cortez. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. They call those AKA Forrest Gumps. Yep.
Trizzy Don Dada, what's going on, man? Good morning to you.
What up, Trish? Oh, that's my peeps.
Yeah. That's pretty dope, though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love the Clock Cortez, what they did. I love it.
Yo, real quick, shout out to Trishy Don Dada, man. It's one of my guys out here in Colorado, man. Go check out his YouTube.
Oh yeah, he's got YouTube.
I went to his show a couple of weeks ago, but it's one of my guys, man.
Nice.
Go check him out.
Nice.
YouTube.
What up, fam?
Nice.
Check him out.
Now is his name
for that new age rap?
Okay. So for Trizzy Don Dada, like is it spelled the same way it's in here in the chat for his channel?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to him. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Go ahead and lock him in.
Yeah, I'm about to lock him in now. Yeah.
He's supposed to be working today, but he got a show to go do. Slacker.
Oh, nice.
Slacker.
Nah, he works with you.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's all good. Do your thing, man. I'm proud of you.
Trizzy.
Do your thing.
Hold on.
Got him.
Don Dada. Let's see. Oh,
Do your
found him.
thing.
Here it is, right here. I
Found
got
him.
him.
I'll subscribe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it, huh?
What's up, dope?
Yep.
Yes,
Just
sir.
subscribe.
Yes,
Just
sir.
subscribe.
Well,
Yep.
speaking of work, I have to get ready to boogie
All right, cool.
because we have work
Cool,
this
man.
mornings.
Okay.
All right, bro. We'll check you out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Be safe out there.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Be safe
You
out
too,
there,
bro.
for real.
All right. Much love, chat.
Yep. So Jay, I gotta ask you about. Well, I wanted to talk about this because some of y'all, because you put out a video about GOAT, and I put out one too. And mine was on the policy updates that we have here. Let me see if I can get these to show up right.
Yeah, let's check it out. SFK Game, he said, those clots fire to me. I wear clots anyway. Watch my dad wear a lot of my youth. Okay. All right, in his youth. Okay, yeah. I like the clots, bro. They are
Give me a
dope.
second. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can expand this.
No, that's cool. Just cool. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
But this one here, yeah, it's so GOAT basically put out an email. This was like mid-August. Oh no, around August 23rd, about they've got new ways now you can return sneakers to them. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to be able. Actually, hold up. Give me 1 second here. I've got an idea.
Okay.
I got an idea. This might work. Let me do this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
actually pretty interesting because usually, you know, when it comes to customer service and all that from like the GOAT app, StockX, and all those kind of places, you know what I'm saying? Like it's slim pickings to say the least, right? What you gonna get? Would you agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
Hey, y'all, if you guys have not checked that video out, Where Your Kicks 26, he talks about update policies with GOAT, and my video explains to you step by step how to sell sneakers on GOAT. So great information on both sides, fam.
so let me go here. Let me hold up, screen share.
See if it'll work.
Yeah, there we go. Window.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can zoom in on this guy. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So they got new ways to return stuff now. So they have the standard return. It says here, return your items and receive a refund. For items that you wish to return for a refund, your refund amount will be the item total minus the return shipping costs, a restocking fee ranging from 15 to 20%, and any priority processing if applicable. Your refund will be provided in the form of GOAT credit. And as a reminder, GOAT credit provided as part of the refund expires exactly 1 year after issuance unless otherwise specified. G-Fish, what up, bro? Bird game, man. Hell yeah. Saquon had a game yesterday, man. All right, so based on that first part there, what do you think?
I mean, if you're gonna purchase something, right? Make sure you know you're 100%. You know and you want this, because at the end of the day, it costs companies money to ship a product to them, to verify something, and then to ship it to you. So I get why they saying, hey, you're not gonna get everything back because we paying for the shipping costs. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, the thing that stood out to me was a restocking fee of 15 to 20%. That plus, I want to know, because at least we know this. When you do, understand this, chat. We're focusing on the sneaker part, but we all know GOAT sells more than sneakers. You know what I mean? There's watches, Stanley cups, clothes, all types of stuff. But here, I want to, like, when you order a shoe off GOAT, the standard shipping's around $14.99. But I wonder what the shipping cost is going to be to send it back.
Mm, that's a very good
You
question.
know, what's the shipping cost to send it back? Plus, you getting hit with a 15-20% restocking fee. What's
Yeah.
the criteria to that?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So you know what? This could be a bad assumption, but if Goat says, "Hey, you know what? We've already made this exchange between this particular person. We're not gonna take their Goat cash because you didn't want the product. So we're gonna take it now, and now we have to put it on our shelf and try to sell it now, resell it back on our platform.
Mm.
So if you look at it on that aspect, now they have to resell it on their platform, opposed to again going through the person who said, "I want to sell it on your platform anyway." So they don't know how long that particular product is going to sit on a shelf. That's why they charging a restocking fee.
Depending on the shoe, it might be sitting on the shelf, like you just said. That's all good, man. Mr. Thing goes, common mistake many people make is actually sizing. Sometimes people see a good deal. They didn't notice it wasn't in women's sizing.
That's
Could
true.
be.
That's true.
Let's see here. Says here, next part. All right. Now, the other thing that stands out to me was I didn't realize GOAT credit is only good for a year. Well, at least in this case, they're saying the GOAT credit it's only good for a year. Next up, we have here, we list item on your behalf. All right, so this is now the next tier of return. It says, if you would like us to list the item on your behalf, you must return your item to us, and upon receipt, we will price, activate, and manage your listing. Once sold, we will deposit the earnings into your account in the form of GOAT credit. The amount credited will equal the item price minus the shipping costs, a restocking fee as low as 5%, and any priority processing if applicable. You will not be charged a commission nor seller fee for items sold on your behalf. If your item doesn't sell within 60 days, we will initiate the standard return process and provide you a refund in the form of GOAT credit. So real quick, just to break this down, you can designate a shoe for a return and then say, okay, GOAT, I want you guys to handle the logistics of selling the shoe on my behalf. Now, here's the thing. They say here that they will set the price for it. So in GOAT's case, they're going to set that price at whatever they can to get it to move right away. Also, they're saying a restocking fee as low as 5%. Again, what's the criteria for that?
As low. All
As
right.
low,
Not
as low.
right. Not
Yeah,
5%. As
right?
low.
Now, the other thing here, it does say if it doesn't sell within 60 days, that they will initiate the standard return, which is back up here, right? We talked about that.
Yep.
And then provide you the funds in GOAT credit. Now, again, let's say you bought a perfect example. I got the J Balvin, the black J Balvins, right? When I got them, I forgot what the price was on them at the time. Maybe it was about $450 or something like that.
Okay.
Within, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks, the price dipped on them. So now let's just say within that time I went to go return the shoe. Well, they're not going to set the price at what I paid for them. They're going to set the price at whatever gets them to sell right away. You know what I mean? So you got to, for those of you who end up choosing this option, hopefully it's a shoe that has gone up in value, not going backwards. How about that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, anything before we move on this?
No, I mean, I think you said it perfectly. Like if you choose that option, make sure like you definitely up on that silhouette. Like make sure you up. Because if they set the price for you, like I'm just making up something, just some crazy number. Let's say, hey, $20 for the shoe, right? And you like, well, wait a minute, it goes for 500. Well,
Damn.
you allowed them to set the price that they felt was as the best price to move it as quickly as possible.
Man, I don't
When you
know
could
if
have
they.
squeezed out an extra $480, for example. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know if they're gonna do you that dirty.
I'm
Damn.
just, like I said, it was just a wild number I was using, just a wild
Yeah,
number.
that's extra devil's advocate right there. Damn.
You know what I mean?
Woo.
So just a wild number
Woo.
I was using. That's all.
Woo. All right, then it says here. All right, here's the next level. It says here, you list, right? List the item yourself. For items you want to return but choose to list yourself, you will not be charged a commission fee so long as your item sells within 60 days of being returned. All earnings made from your sale will be deposited into your account and available to spend or cash out, allowing you to relist your item at your preferred price point and without any commission fees, provides you the opportunity to maximize your earnings. Okay. Now, here's the thing we have to understand is that this is different than just going on the GOAT and listing an item. Because when you do that, right, and it sells, there is a fee for selling the item through the platform.
Yes.
So in this case here, you have to list it as a return item in order to not be charged the commission fees on it.
Yep. So a lot of people have to know this. When you start selling on GOAT, everybody starts off at a rating of 90. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And with that rating of 90, they tell you, hey, you have a commission. Our commission fee is 9.5% plus $5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think everybody has to understand that. So they also say in GOAT, like when you hit a rating of 100, you don't have to, unless you want to, show pictures of your sneaker. I still advise people to do it, but because they like, hey, you've been trustworthy, you haven't had any bad hits, whether it's a rep, whether it's because you did not meet the correct timeline of sending in those silhouettes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Which is within 3 days, you have to have it packaged up, and it has to go through the process to get shipped out for them to verify. So all those things come into place when it comes in the GOAT. So
yeah, that's if you're starting out, because I don't have to take a bunch of pictures of shoes to sell on GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
I can just go in through, and I don't know if you know about the Alias app either. Yeah.
Now tell me about the Alias app.
So the Alias app is almost like a back end app to GOAT and Flight Club. So GOAT and Flight Club, they're together, and I can actually bring up the Alias app here and show it to you guys in a little bit. But it's almost like the back end to GOAT and Flight Club. So it's a lot easier to list things on there. You can see like the market trends a lot better on there. It's very user friendly. But before we get to that, and I don't have the clip here. It did say that come October, they're also increasing the amount of days you have to return a shoe from 3 days to 7 days. That's another part of it. I missed it in the clip here of my email that I took out, but that's another part of it too. And yeah, so it's interesting now. Now, is it true that StockX has some type of return policy?
StockX does have return policy, but I've never purchased from StockX. So, I've never purchased from StockX.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's something I'll tell you, for me personally, like I know that they do have fees and they do got a lot of hidden fees as well. But for me, I personally never purchased anything from StockX. And hey, Tyler, I know he said, wait, Jay, you never heard of Alias? No, bro, I'm not.
I don't think a lot of people have actually heard of the Alias app like that, to be honest.
I haven't, bro, because I'm not a excuse me. I'm not a reseller, bro. Like I'm really not.
Yeah, the Alias app. I'll have to see if I can bring that up for you
Yeah,
guys
that's not
here in
my
a
thing, bro.
second.
Like, yeah, I get rid of shoes, but I'm not a reseller. Hey, Superfly, he said, hey, he been selling on Go for years and his rating never changed. What? Wow.
Your rate
Okay.
never changed. What's up with that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Your rate never changed on there. Let me see if I can. Let's
It's
see here.
interesting. You know what's interesting too? I'm gonna tell you something. If you go on GOAT, right? And I wanna explain this to people. Like really, really, if you go on GOAT and you click on search, right? They'll tell you the top 25 sneakers and the top 25 apparel that people are in search of.
Yes, that's true.
Hey, Tyler said he laughing on. He said, "I'm not a reseller either." And while we talking about this,
Yeah, go ahead.
when people research on certain products and items, that helps assist in determining pricing, right? That's not the main factor, but that is a small portion. When people are searching for something, they like, okay. But when people start buying at that particular price, that's also how prices are really set on the resale market. Just to let you guys know. So when you guys are on an app and you looking at different shoes or whatever, they are tracking everything. They like, okay, okay. So now here go the top 25 sneakers, apparel that people are really looking for. So that helps them to determine, okay, what's that middle line? What's the resale hats, socks, sneakers, whatever the case may be. So just to let you guys know that,
How many years you been selling on GOAT?
bro. Like I'm fresh to it because I usually just sell mine to either a third party or I'm at a sneaker event getting rid of shoes. So I don't this is my first year doing it really.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I'll tell you right now. When people say, we said ones are dead, and I still have to stick by this. I know you're a one fan. I am as well, but I'm not a one fan like, nearly as much as you are. My one's so faster than anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Those so that was the quickest sales for everything.
Yeah.
And I got rid of shoes, fam. I get rid of shoes because I'm trying to get something else to bring to the channel, not because I'm a reseller. I just want to give y'all more shoe reviews.
Yeah, I've like I said, I've sold on Go here and there.
Hmm.
This will show what the lifetime is. So this is the back end of Alias. Like this is Alias here.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what it looks like. So you can go down here to search, right, and it'll show you all the trending. So you got some Yeezys in there.
Okay.
This is basically what's trending, right? It'll show you what's dropped recently too. All right, it'll show you upcoming.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it'll show you like it lists your inventory on here, different things you have. So like, what do I have on here? Yeah, I got 2 things up for sale right now. But again, the way these are listed on Goat and Flight Club.
I like that. That's
So
cool.
they might, so it could sell to either one. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the back end. So when you go to do this, so let's just say you start a listing. Like let's just pick a shoe. All right. So here, you can go to straight sell. Okay. Pick a size. Here's a 12. Then it'll ask you new with defects, used. So we'll just say it's new. Then it'll you go to next. Then it'll ask you about the box. Good box, missing lid, damaged box, original box. You know what I'm saying? You go here.
Yep.
Okay. And now Now you get to set the price
Mm-hmm.
on the shoe, okay? And it'll tell you, like in the green, more than likely it'll sell at. The red is pretty much what, you see here, it'll tell you the percentage. 55% are priced below you. So not everybody prices the shoe at the same price. Like some
Right.
people have things listed at higher prices on here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can do consignment available and go through all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And for those who
So
don't know this, Gold owns Flight Club.
yeah.
Gold owns
That's why
Flight Club.
that's why I keep mentioning it for those of you out there who don't know, do know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah.
They own Flight Club.
Yeah, and I think you can. Now I can't remember because I've had this alias app for a while. I don't remember. Tyler, help me out. Is it an invite that they send you to be able to do it, or you might be able to go like to your respective. What's up, girls can hoop? How you doing? Appreciate you tapping in.
What's going on?
You might
What's
be able to
going
go
on?
to your respective app store and just be able to find it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm actually looking right now if it's there.
So you know what? We had
Oh, yep. Here, let me share my screen one more time. Yep, there it is right there. Alias. Yep. Yeah, so anybody can go ahead and download this, and set up an account. It gets attached to your GOAT account and Flight Club account if you have Flight Club. But yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it just streamlines the process. And look, I wouldn't deem myself a reseller either, but just some shoes you have, you just think to yourself like, I'm not gonna hold on to these, Let them go to someone else who's gonna appreciate them or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just need to move things out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Just to let the community know, like there are sneakerheads out there who are trying to figure out, hey man, how do I get rid of this? I need some more space. You know what I'm saying? Whether because they're in a location where there's not a lot of shows, there's not enough resale shops out there. This is just for informational purposes for y'all to say, hey, you know what? I have a whole room full of sneakers. I probably need to start getting rid of some of this, okay, for whatever reason, so you can make more room or, you can get newer stuff. So this is just straight informational purposes, fam.
Yeah.
That's all we're trying to give you. Straight up. And yes, the resale market is not good. And to be honest with you, I'm happy about that, really. So I'm not here to, make a profit or anything like crazy. Like I said, we're not resellers, bro. We just love sneakers. But when you have a whole room full of sneakers, sometimes it's kind of like, all right, I need to get rid of something.
And not for nothing, like, listen, for what we do as far as content creators are concerned, I think it behooves you to know what's going on. You should definitely be doing research to different things that's going on out here in sneakers because one, just for the content purposes, and two, that information is king, right? Would you agree with that? Information is king. And so the more information we can bring to you guys, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys when you drop information to us, 100%. But, there's so much that goes on that a lot of people don't know about, and that and people try to gatekeep things. The last thing we do is gatekeep any information. We try to, as much as we find, we try to put it out there to you guys as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, couple
And I
things
think
here though. Go ahead. What we got? What you got?
And I think what we're doing for you guys as well, like people are still doing blind meetups, you know what I'm saying, in parking lots to sell sneakers. You know what I mean? And safety is more important than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you mentioned, I was on the live and you mentioned you was like, hey, you can go to a fire station, you can go to a police station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If
To
you
if you want to resell your sneakers, and me, I just say don't meet up at all in person, bro. Like I just say go to a show, go to a resale shop, sell it online. Like it's all about safety. So this is really why we're giving y'all this information as well. It's all about safety.
Yeah, so with the police station thing, they have a designated area at, and you gotta Google search it because it's not all police stations, but in your area there are designated safety areas, and it's most of them are at firehouses or even police stations, and it's not just to sell sneakers; it's a multitude of different items you can sell. You know what I mean? Legally. Legal items to sell. Let me put that caveat out there. All right. But yeah, you can do that, and they have, cameras there and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way around it. If two people are honest about it, and you go, all right, look, meet me here at this spot, and it's the police station, then should be no issue. But we've seen a lot of videos out there where they're doing. Listen, there's people out there doing meetups at night. Now I know for a fact, like,
Yeah.
y'all can't be that stupid. Like, listen, I'm 6'2", 240, and I still wouldn't meet up with nobody at nighttime, bro. Come on now. As me and Mr. Think were talking about yesterday, that's Black Air Force One activity.
Oh man.
Oh man, for real, dude.
Yeah.
Yesterday we was trying to find out where that even got started from. The black,
Interesting.
the Black Air Force One stigma. We was really talking about that yesterday. And listen, Jay, not for nothing. Shout out to dude G Fish that's in the chat right now. He hopped on there for a little bit with us with Superfly. He was chopping it up, man. G Fish has some good knowledge to drop, good questions and stuff like that to put out there. So
For sure.
definitely get these guys on here
Love
once
it.
again.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love
man.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
guys. I mean, listen. Today was kind of a light Saturday. Not a lot of drops and stuff like that. We definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all that tapped in. You know what I mean? Next week, I believe things are definitely going to start to pick up. I know we got those Jordan 5 El Gritos dropping next week, along with the foam posits. There's definitely going to be some shoes releasing next week, and then next Saturday. Let's see here. Is there anything next Saturday dropping?
You know what? Don't forget about the Air Jordan 1 Navies.
Oh yes, on the yes. I got to drop that video. I have to drop that video too. I will be bringing y'all in here a review of those Midnight Navy one. And not for nothing. If you guys can get your hands on a pair, do so through like GOAT or whatever, because it's under retail. But it is a nice shoe in hand. If you're a Jordan 1 fan, it is actually a very nice shoe in hand. Very nice. I know Mr. Alum was posting a bunch of pictures with the Midnight Navy alongside the Court Purples with the same color blocking. You know which ones I'm talking about, Jay?
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's they're nice, man.
The Midnight Navies, it gives me that old vibe. Like I think that's what I'm really drawn to it. It gives me that old vibe.
Yes.
That's why I'm drawn to it. And I don't care if it's a GR. I'm just gonna wait till it starts going on what? Resell under retail.
Yeah, I picked mine up from GOAT for like $135. I think I paid for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
$135. I paid for them. Yeah, man. So
Interesting.
yeah. What you got to close out, bro?
Hey fam, we appreciate y'all. Without y'all, this channel would not be possible. So shout out to all y'all chat, man. Definitely humbled by all y'all rocking with us this Saturday morning. Hey, listen, we try to make sure y'all sneakers are protected and last as long as possible, man. And what that is with Rejuvenator, fam. We have all kind of stuff available for y'all. Stain and water repellent, cleaning solutions. I'm talking about nubuck, suede, bringing your stuff back to life. Fam, wear your kicks. What's your code?
WYK26.
All right. And if you click on my link, all right, and you click on my link, man, during checkout, use my promo code J_Elevate, and you will get 10% off of all of your purchases. You know the model.
You didn't give us the extended version this time.
No, not today, not today, not today, not today, not today.
No extended version. Hey, look, man, Chad, we appreciate y'all once again tapping in. This was episode 28. Man, 28 straight weeks of doing these. And listen, it's been great. I love it, man. I love interacting with you guys every week. You know what I'm saying? We will be back next week, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. Definitely come back. Check us out, One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. To not only my guy, Jay Elevate, and myself, Wear Your Kicks 26. This is also the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true. Stay in a moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. And we out.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Have a great Saturday.